Right now, we'd like to welcome to Groove Radio, all the way from Holland, Hardwell. How you doing? Welcome.
All good, man. How are you?
Very good, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've been a fan for the last 3 years or so since I first discovered you, I think in 2009. But you got started way before that at the tender age of 13. So what drew you into electronic dance music?
Actually, I was always into music, and when I was 12 years old, I saw a documentary on the Dutch MTV about DJs and Tiësto and Fabric Korsten, and yeah, it was so fascinating for me, and it just inspired me to make my own music, and that's what I started to do. And when I was 14, I signed my first record deal in Holland, and since then on, I started touring in Holland, and yeah, for the last 3 years, I started touring worldwide, especially in the States over here.
Yeah, well, congratulations. That's fantastic. So you started out as a producer. When did you become a DJ?
I think when I was 12 years old, after seeing the documentary, and I was like, yeah, this is what I should do. You know, I was making music, but like I was playing piano and that kind of stuff, and I was always working on music stuff. And yeah, then I saw like the documentary, and the way DJs can put out their music for like such a big crowd, that inspired me. Like, wow, the music I make, I can play for such a big audience. And that was what I wanted to do, and yeah, that's the whole thing.
Again, congratulations. So you and Tiësto had a big hit together called 076. What does that stand for?
076 is actually the area code of the city where we're both born and raised. So it's fun because we're born and raised in the same city, and when we were looking for the right name for the song, actually it came up really quick. Okay.
Has he been a big inspiration for you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my whole life, even before I knew him, and always for now he's like a big brother to me, and it's an honor to work with such a big DJ, you know, the greatest DJ of all time.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow.
Some critics are saying that the mainstreamization of dance music, like in other words, incorporating top 40 artists, is ruining the scene. How do you feel about that?
I don't think they ruin it. It's just different. They take dance music to another level. They make it more like mainstream friendly instead of like going out to an underground club and see a DJ play. They take the best parts of dance music and make it like commercial records of it. And I don't think they ruin it. It's just something different.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. It's different, and I kind of like it, but yeah, it's not ruin it. It's something different. I think you should compare each other. You know, like DJs are getting artists, and the big major singers are using the DJs or their tracks or inspiration from the tracks for their tracks. So it's like kind of crossover, but still you can compare it to each other because artists are performing like on big stages, and you know, like singers, and DJs are still like the record. Just there's one thing DJs want, that the record works on the dance floor and not on the radio, and that's like the biggest difference.
Okay. So we are meeting up with you at a recording studio, Atlantic Records recording studio here in Hollywood. So what are you working on here today?
I'm working on some new stuff. I'm not scheduling any Hardwell album, but it is album material. It's more like pop friendly, and I always was a guy that worked on instrumental tracks and released them, but I would love to work, if you're in Hollywood, you can hook up with like any artist you want, you know, any singer. So we're working out on some vocal stuff, and I really like it. So far, so good.
All right, sounds good. Well, we can't wait for the outcome. So how do you DJ? Do you DJ with Tractor, Serato, CDs, Ableton? How do you do a set?
I work with flash drives on the Pioneer CDJ 2000. I use 4 of them, and the Pioneer mixer. I'm not like a MacBook kind of guy. I don't know. Just as a DJ, I don't feel it. You know, just looking at your screen, and you're playing for a crowd. So I don't know. If you always when I see a DJ play with his MacBook, I feel like he's checking his Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's just my opinion. I know like a lot of DJs are using the MacBook, but I don't get used to it.
Right. So flash drives and record box on Pioneer CDJs, that's the way to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that too.
Waiting for Betty to come to sing songs to me beneath the marquee. Oh, so by the way I try to say I'm leaving. Waiting for.
So what are some of your best memories or experiences here in America? What do you like about the United States of America?
I love the crowd. The crowd here is amazing. You can really feel they're so hungry for new music and to see you. And every time when I do a gig here, the hype on Facebook and Twitter is so big. People really looking forward to an event, and that's what I love. People are really hungry. I think one of my best memories is that the first time I played on Electric Daisy Carnival. That was such a big stage, and to see so
Is that
many.
in Vegas?
Yeah, the one in Vegas, and that was my first major festival here in the States, and to see so many people know your music and recognize your songs, that's unbelievable. It makes you just speechless and blown away.
You deserve it, my friend. You're really good, very, very talented, and I'm sure that we're going to hear about you for years to come. Thank you very much for being on our interview.
It's my pleasure, man. Thank you.